And we should be live. We should be live. Really sorry about that, everyone. It's just the game crashed on me. That's what happened. That's what happened. Apologies for that, everyone. You know, for the game crash that I've experienced there. So, and within a minute or 2 minutes, should I say, or just after 2 minutes, we've got a full lobby, just like that. So now live on YouTube. So I'm not sure what we're like with time, but we'll get on with as much racing as possible. So probably, oh, something's happened in the background. I'm not too sure. So race starting in 2 minutes. So sorry about that, everyone. It's just well, like nothing I could do when I experienced a game crash, of course. But so the race is started in 2 minutes. So obviously you'll not get a chance to do a fast lap. So I'm not fussed either way. But as long as everybody's enjoying themselves, that's the main thing. But other than that, we keep going. We keep going. So it's been a good evening regardless. Obviously, well, for the first part, having done, the circuit experience, you know, just to get the feel of the track and car and so on. But yeah, so, yeah, tell me about it, Super Soda. Tell me about it. Oh, you're not in this one. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. We've got a full lobby already. Literally, just as soon as I open up a lobby and went live, and then you have a full lobby of also, then yeah, just one of them. Just one of them. There is a slot now if you want to take it. If you're free, Super Soda, as the rainy pigeons left. No worries, buddy. Thank you for letting us know. So we'll have a quick look at who we got out on track. So we've got Anthony in the Porsche, Wawa in the Ferrari, Sia Alat in the Toyota Supra, the Gaffer in the Nismo, Game Oldham in the Ferrari, LTU Gaming in the Ferrari, Frank Godspeed in the Corvette, and then Creator in the Dodge Viper, Pat from Police in the Ferrari, Immortal in the Ferrari, Gable Dam in the Ferrari, Nick in the Ferrari, Deluxe in the Ferrari, Colonel Berger, myself in the pits chilling. So we could end up with a couple of more people that want to race for what could be the last one, which is very much all I've got time for. So we'll get this one done, see where we're at, and then once we've got this race over done with, then we'll head off to the next one, wherever we go. Drew Bits in, welcome along. Thank you for joining. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing good. So right, so 15 of us in, unless somebody joins in at the last second before I start the race. So without further ado, grid start with all-star check is on, and be mindful in lap 1. Okay, so Alexa's left, so that makes it 14 of us in. Just good. Colonel Berger's in. Yes, good evening to you, Drewbit. So let's get this race underway, shall we? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. just safely pull over to one side. Let these people by. Go, go, go. Somebody's had a crash there, that's T-Locks. Unlucky, buddy. Oh, it's all happening at once. Nix has caused a problem, hasn't he? Well, that person's gonna get kicked. We're making up some positions. Super mindful on the approach. Thank you for letting me by, Jude. Whoa! Oh, bloody hell! That was unfortunate there. I wasn't really sure if it was you who waited, but thank you, because I guess what happened up front is that there was a car who took out the other car, and I had nowhere to go, which made me look like the innocent party. So maybe I should have just like braked them, which yeah. So we've got the creator in the lead with Anthony in second. I've seen a lot of people sliding all over the place in new Ferraris lately. Oh. Sorry. They were a little bit desperate, but at least you get a good slingshot if you if you wish to take the opportunity. Yeah, I could see you behind. Through goes Danny C. Come on. Textbook stuff from myself. And then we keep going. Might steal 8th place to get myself on the front page. Oh, he's gone too wide and way wide. Probably end up with a time penalty for abusing track limits. Nope. Here we go. Lined up for the overtake. Creator wins this one. Well done, buddy. Who's going to be last on the brakes on the run up to the chicane? Oh! Oh, crap! No, Michael! Why do this to me? Sorry, mate. You can have this one back. Obviously I was there, but then I thought, nah, not a chance. Smashed myself into the wall of champions for the first time on this game, but not dwelling on that too much. Well played, everyone. So no problem. Grab the replays if you want them. So, do you want to choose the track, please, Creator? We'll also go through the results. So we've got Creator taking the win with Anthony in second, Immortal in third. We've got Wow in fourth. We've got Game All Dam in fifth, Drew in sixth, D-Locks in seventh, Pack from Polis in eighth. We've got myself in ninth, Nick in 10th. We've got LTU Gaming in 11th, Frank Godspeed in 13th, The Gaffer in P13. So, yeah, Daytona, no problem. So we'll head off to Daytona for what is going to be the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. which is all I got time for. So we're off to Daytona for the next one. It should be there should be some spaces unless the lobby's full. Tyler, welcome along, by the way. Hope you're doing good. So there should be a slot available. Mind you, you got 5 slots. There's 5 slots available, so we're just off to Daytona in the road course for what is going to be the last one of the stream, I'm afraid. Worth a try. Worth a try. This is the last race of the stream. Race starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Yeah, so if you're still around, Tyler, then obviously if you click onto lobby settings, find lobbies with friends. Obviously, because I got you on my friends list, and then so you should be able to find me easily. Obviously, for those who wish to find me also, there we go. So look like there's loads of slots there, buddy. Unless you got other things to do, which is totally understandable. Yep, that's another one. Uncheck the same region, because that might be like one of the new features that's been added to this feature. So it could be that. It could be that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's takes some adapting to, which I very much adapted to pretty well with these things, and you know, having had a crack at the circuit experiences at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, as well as the Yas Marina circuit, with the Formula One Abu Dhabi Grand Prix that's taking place this weekend. Feels stable, so far so good. Beckus is in. Welcome along. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Yes, good to see you too as well, my friend. So we've got Frank Goodspeed in the Corvette, the creator in the Dodge Viper, Wow in the Ferrari, we've got Nick in the Ferrari, we've got Anthony in the Porsche, we've got LTU Gaming in the Ferrari, Police in the Dodge Viper. Sounds like you can tell with the shape of the bonnet. We've got D-Locks in the Dodge Viper, Beckus in the Ferrari. We've got myself, Drubit in the Ferrari. So we're gonna get this race going. Race started soon. Well, probably too soon, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel at It's Dan HD. Thank you for your support. Smiley face. And that's well, for those of who obviously you got like some people, like half a grid of who know me too well, and then who I know long enough, and then there's some that of course they are new to my open lobbies. So have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. Let's have a clean race too. So without further ado, let's get this last race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Creators off to a fast start there, along with D-Locks. Saw that coming. So the agenda there is just try and keep up with the Corvette and the Viper in the Ferrari. disappearing off into the distance and all. But I managed to regain within the toe, get within a second of the car in front. Oh. Oh no! Good speed's gone. I'm not sure what happened to him, but very sorry to see what happened. He was leading for only that one lap, and then all of a sudden I don't know if the game has crashed on him or the internet disconnected him. I'm not too sure, but that is very cruel to see what happened. Might have lost out of the slip, but yep. Those who have just joined, I'm so sorry. This is the last race of the stream. That's all I've got time for, I'm afraid. But another opportunity will come on Tuesday, where I normally do open lobbies on Tuesdays in different car categories. So I've got D-Locks leading, myself in P2, Becca in third, Wow in fourth, Creator in fifth, Drubit in sixth, Anthony in seventh, LTU Gaming in eighth. Oh, almost lost the rear of the car there while trail braking, having got the brake balance set to 5 to the rear, but I'm getting much closer to D-Locks, which is looking promising for what the rest of this race has to offer. Just need to keep the pressure on. As Danny C sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh, I think I may have gone a bit too wide there, but I kept everything pointed in the right direction somehow. And I not received a half-second penalty for that, with the lobby settings being set to weak. And that Viper just blitzes on a straight line, even without a toe. Oh, might have a penalty for being a bit corner greedy. Yeah, this is the new Ferrari I'm making good use of. So, considering that it's one of the latest GT3 cars that's been added to the game, it looks a handful in some ways. What I can say also is that it's not the best off the standing start. Let's be honest. But as for the tyre wear and fuel consumption rating, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about what's he like on tyres and fuel, to tell you the truth. But it does have some traction out of the slow corners, even if you get your inputs together on the steering, etc, etc. So it just feels pretty stable, but then you just had to have that ability to throw the car in where you can, flick up the gears whilst in the middle of the apex. Come on. Come on. Just pull it away. Just slow down. Slow down. Does not want to give up that race win. I'll tell you that. Just need to put it together through the chicane. There we go. Come on. Come on, Ferrari. Come on. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Close, but no cigar. Anybody liking the content on what you're seeing, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see some more open lobby sprint racing action. Well done, D-Locks, for holding off a win. But overall, I'm liking the car, the Ferrari, to be honest. It's about adapting to it, innit? So, just want to spare a moment to, well, save the replay if you want them. So, well done to Delax. Thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny C. See you next time, and take care all with a smiley face. So, just want to say thanks to those who have been racing in my lobbies. And then we run down the orders. We've got Deluxe with a win, myself in second with the fastest lap, Beckett's in third, Creator in fourth, Wow in fifth, Drew in sixth, Anthony in seventh, LTU Gaming in eighth, Nick in ninth, Pack from Plus and Frank Godspeed, the only ones to retire from this race. Let me see if there's any lobbies that are going for those who wish to keep on racing. So I think I might have some that's running the lobbies at this time of the day. So GR3 Clean will be hit. Who's in what? Trying to think about who I know is in there. Ronaldez, welcome along to my channel, and thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And welcome to my community as well. Eric B. You know, there's that many names to me that I know, but then it's just the thing is that I remember faces more than names. That's one thing to have in mind. And then we've got Virgil, who is in the open lobbies. Mada 972. Queen Super J in there, of course. Nixter's in there. And then we've got, who do we have in there? Dante, our friend in the lobby. Oli Panda, of course. And then we've got GR3 E90 Test. Star Groot in there also. 4-lap track rotation in the GR4s. Ronaldo in there too. And we've got... Obviously, I was going to recommend somebody who I know who's currently got a lobby going, but obviously the lobby's full. So, right. So, let's open the ticket, shall we? As we've got a 4-star roulette ticket. Let's see what I win. Dropping the hammer. Welcome along, buddy. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you're well. So, yeah, you could still join in me. You could still be join me lobby as long as you, well, like anybody ain't really. As long as they showcase the quality of the clean and respectful racing, regardless of the skill. That's the main thing. So with this new update, then obviously it did had someone who couldn't find a lobby for whatever reason. Well, obviously there was a few ways of getting on with it. One was to either find me a PlayStation name, unless I've got unless I've got somebody on my friends list. But the ratio, but uncheck the same region also. That's another thing too, because regions are different things. So, but yeah, we got there. We got there in the end. And what is part 2 of the evening? Having had the game crashed on me, and then yeah, it's been good. It's been good. So I'd just like to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much to those who are watching. Bobby Vegas, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope you're well, my friend. And I've just spent a couple hours doing some open lobbies, and before that I was just getting a bit of gameplay with the bits and pieces of the Spec 3 update, and having done the circuit experience along with the circuit Gilles Villeneuve as well as the Yas Marina circuit. Obviously familiar racing tracks from the Formula 1 calendar. So I hope all is well from your side, Bobby. And for those who don't know Bobby Vegas, he has a channel on YouTube for those who like to go and check him out. Obviously he's from the United States, of course. He does daily races, open lobbies, Gran Turismo World Series, manufactures Nations Cup bits and pieces on there as well. So Bobby Vegas is your guy to go and check him out for those who are into that sort of stuff. Well, I mean, it's everyone's on the same boat to tell you the truth. Well, obviously, it's like, as for myself, I'm trying to find the best of my capabilities in new circuits on where to brake and etc. etc. So it's good to have a challenger. I'm sure that, and of course, and I hope everybody's enjoying themselves as well as you. But yeah, so we've got obviously one of the new cars that's been added to the game that's on a new track for the online time trial, which I've showed on what was part 1 of the stream. Obviously, part 1 of the stream lasted for about 2 and a bit hours until the game crashed on me, which was the last thing where all I needed. But got another 2 open lobby races since then, and we got there. So still a good evening also. But so as for next week, approximately 6:15 UK time, I'll be running the GR4 lobby, and this weekend it's going to be a busy one. It's going to be a busy one with the world of Formula 1 for those who follow it, and you don't get that many seasons where you have more than 2 drivers who are in it to win the World Drivers' Championship, which cannot get any closer than that. So, obviously, no matter who you follow, obviously, as you can tell, like while I'm wearing this McLaren hoodie, also that obviously because you got teams like McLaren who I followed for a long time as got the constructors championship wrapped up for quite some time ago. Left the drivers, just just got it to do what they want, and then it just what gets me is like why even go the opposite in the strategies and so on from last time out. But this is the sort of race where it's all or nothing, and it's Lando's third to lose, and obviously I predicted from my side somewhere then gotta be Norris. So I'll be honest with you. I did obviously follow Lewis Hamilton for quite some time, and when I first saw Lewis when he came into the Formula One scene with McLaren, he was teammates with a two-time world champion and the reigning world champion at the time, who joined McLaren from Renault. That is Fernando Alonso, and he kicked his ass and almost won the championship on his rookie season, which really comes to show that what compared to what rookies have done like back then to what the rookies are doing now, especially when you have people like Kimi Antonelli who are making a name for themselves, which is good to see, of course. So, but yeah, so well played, yeah. But and in all seriousness, that I do feel sorry for Hamilton after a lot that he's been through in the ground effect era, of course, and of course his first season with Ferrari and the passing of his beloved pet Roscoe, who was an awesome dog, and just makes you think that where I still have a German Shepherd in my household who is 11 years and 8 months old, and the dog's just like a 2-year-old in her head, and then obviously just wants to go out for walks, and then is very outgoing and not even afraid, and then so you just want to be sure that you just enjoy every minute of it of a family member, because there are a lot more to pets than what people realize, because they are part of your life and that will get you through the highs and lows. And then so obviously if those who don't know me and obviously those who know me, that I grew up having German Shepherds out since I was a baby, and they give you that security, and then you don't see that many of them, but you still do to this day. But yeah, so whatever's happening with the next season of Formula One, with the new engine and chassis and bodywork regulation changes that are taking place, then it's an unknown. So, oh, you have two dogs? Yeah. That's it's good to have that security with you, of course, and which is a good thing to have in your family. So takes some effort to, don't it? But then once you get into the groove, then it just makes it straightforward. But as you would imagine, then obviously you've got when you have kids around, and obviously even from what you've been taught about, from your time, and then it's not easy for any parent to just to pass the baton on to the next gen of humans. Do you know what I mean? So obviously it's one of them things that our objective is to be the best versions of ourselves we could possibly be, not just for ourselves, but for those who are making their way through for what the current environment has to offer. Do you know what I mean? So, but not going to be doing much over the just do that one night shift, of course, and obviously be out doing some things from the social activity side of things, and of course watch the race that I do not want to miss on Sunday. So as long as I want Lando to win the championship, then it's nice to see somebody new add a World Drivers' Championship to their name. But no matter what happens, it's been a good season with the competition, which was brought from the start to finish. May the best driver win, and we shall get down to business at the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi. Do the talking on the track. So the last thing we need is obviously for one of the drivers to end up having a bad race, whether it's through bad qualifying or an incident or a mechanical failure, strategy getting messed up, or mechanical failure, or disqualification a few hours after the race are finished. So, yeah. I appreciate the show that these drivers have put in to get to this point, because you never know if you could replicate a moment, a championship like this, until we get the picture of what the next gen of racing cars has to offer. So, but yeah, and that's very much about all I'm gonna say. So, like I say, may the best driver win, no matter who you follow. Best of luck. That's a virtual handshake. You know what I mean? That was a virtual handshake to the camera. So, anybody liking the content of what I'm doing, and if you're enjoying the shows, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And welcome to my new subscribers to my community also. We are approaching the 400 subscriber mark, so unless I might be able to 396, but thank you very much for the support. I don't want to get ahead of myself or even jinx it, do you know what I mean? So, but it's coming. It's definitely coming before Christmas. Definitely coming before Christmas. So, anyhow, I'm going to have to cut short. May you all have a great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're up to. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.